Well, howdy tubers. Well, another video on the cowling, on what I've been trimming and doing and tools that I use to do it. So, well, I already took the two clecos out that I had holding this, although I guess I can put them back in. Well, that didn't take long. Anyway, I have gone around after I've got things trimmed, and I want to show you another good Harbor Freight tool that just works good for me anyways. But anyway, I went around and I've been trimming things off. This here was, well, you can see. This here cowl did go down to here. So I trimmed it off to save some weight. But then I measured, I guess I need to get the camera right place. Measured from there up to this lip, and then measured on here, and then marked with most of the time I got it as a dotted line, which means it's hidden from drafting experience. But anyways, marked that so I know where to put the cam locks. Of course, I've narrowed it down to 16 cam locks. It comes with 20, and just trying to save some weight. Of course, I put a little bit more up in front than I did in the back, but substantial, I would imagine. And then, well, I haven't marked, except for these two right here. Haven't marked my other points. That's what I was getting ready to do, but I thought I'd do a video of this. Oh, let me show you the other side too. Of course, I marked up here too, measured from where this line was, measured up to where it's overlapping, and then drew it on there. And of course, I've got numbers on here marking where they're going to go, but the same thing over here. And even though it's dark over here, looks pretty light in the camera, but there again, here's where the cowling did come down to. And of course, I didn't like it going and hitting through all these rivets here, so I went ahead and trimmed it up to there. But here you can see, well, this one I messed up. I tried wiping off in between there. You can probably see my smudge marks. But so there's the hidden line that's behind here, showing where the lip that this is going to overlap is at. And the same for which is actually the tank cover. This is the front edge of it going around there. So let me show you what I have done. Okay, right here's the Harbor Freight oscillating sanding spindle sander, which, yeah, it's Harbor Freight, but man, I don't know how much simpler. And I mean, it works, and you can get the sanding disc and all that stuff, and got, well, those don't look big enough to be the big one, but I don't know if you can get the big ones anymore or not. But, well, I don't know if that's the big one. Maybe that is. But anyways, that worked good for having to open up that one, this side, just a little bit, and then use this one to open up those holes so that they're nice and round. Really does a good job. But now I got to tell you, you don't want to push hard on it because you'll heat up heat up the aluminum, and then it can warp. So just keep that in mind. But I'd have to say another good Harbor Freight tool. I don't know if it's still available or not, but I'm sure somebody's probably got one that they're not using or something that you can buy on eBay or something. But, well, let's see. And of course, by it going up and down, that keeps it from just wearing in one spot and just cutting a groove in there, like if it was a Dremel or something. Where if you're not going in and out with it when you're sanding, it's just going to cut a groove right in there. But since this oscillates up and down, well, it gets it well, and must oscillate about 3/4 of an inch to keep it from wearing in one place. So just, I have to say, works like a champ. Okay, well, I'm going to put this back on, and I got some real strong duct tape that I put like right in here. I'm going to do it, so I'll just do it and then show you there. But I pull on it real hard so that it really pulls the cowling down tight. Was you getting worried that I wouldn't come back? Well, up here I tried tearing the tape in half, and this stuff's so tough it just really wouldn't tear in half. I could have cut it, but I was stubborn and kept trying to cut it or tear it in half. But anyways, got that pulled real tight. Now then I can go around and mark where I want to drill and drill my holes. And then of course, then you'll come back. Well, that'll be another video. So there we go for now. And of course, I didn't get back down here and do what I said I was going to do, which was pull the tank cover out. And well, let me just see. That's been what, 3 days? And see if I can reach it. Nope. I mean, it's set up, but it's just really, really, really flexible. I don't know. I guess if I pull it off and it doesn't really, well, we'll just have to see when I pull it off. But I still want to do that and go ahead and probably put felt down instead. Another thing, you need to, on these cam locks, you need to countersink those holes. Well, let me do it. Okay, like that. If you can see that, it's countersunk. But I just found out something else there. That those are 1/8 inch holes in there, so those will have to be done with 1/8 inch, well, your regular old AVEX rivets that you put the airplane together with. Of course, I'll use solid rivets, but now I know the old style, of course, these are aluminum, and the old style were, well, I guess they were aluminum too, but they were CAD plated or whatever you call it, kind of gold anodized, and they were already countersunk on the back. And this isn't focusing. There we go. Anyways, when we get to that, we'll get another video there. So, anyway, looks like it's going to maybe be a stormy day, or at least rainy or something. So, might as well be here working on this. And that's what my buddy Matt said. Well, good day to work on the Ultra Cruiser and get it done. Well, I don't know about getting it done, but we are working on it, unlike him. So that's what I said to him. I said, well, if you at least do something every day, you're going to get done. But if you don't do anything, it ain't going to get done. So there you go, and God bless.